Classic Rock, FM 98.5, and Trooper 2 for the show. And speaking of show, I got a big show. And what about last night's baseball show, right? Oh my gosh, 6-2 for the Jays. Man, what a game. A little shorter than the previous night. This one only clocked in at 3 hours and change, so that was perfect. And things shape up for the World Series now in Toronto. Yeah, so we have a game tonight at 8 o'clock in Los Angeles, and then Halloween is going to see them back in Toronto at the Dome. And maybe we'll change, the treats that we're giving out instead of, the regular candy. I think I might try peanuts and hot dogs. Yeah.
Are your weekends filled with endless chores?
Beep, 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 yeah. Classic Rock 98.5 and the Fab 4. Yeah, the Beatles and Drive My Car, baby. Here's today's weather. Nice, sunny, 11 degrees, and take that vitamin D in because the next few days do not look great. Anyway, 11 for our high today. The evening going down to 5 overnight, 4 degrees. Tomorrow morning, you're going to wake up and you're not going to have to scrape the vehicle, that's for sure. 5 degrees and light rain, and in the afternoon going up 1 degree to a high of 6 and rain. In the evening going down a degree, rain, and overnight 4 degrees and rain. Friday, Halloween. Oh my gosh, not looking great, but there is a chance that you might not get any showers where you are in the region. In the morning, 5 degrees, light rain, cloudy with sunny breaks in the afternoon with 8 degrees as the high, and in the evening, Halloweeny, yes, 5 degrees, partly cloudy, and only a 20% chance of precipitation. So that looks great. Mr. Neil Young, Like a Hurricane. And like a hurricane in the Caribbean right now, that Hurricane Melissa is doing some major, major damage. 185 mile per hour winds tied with one of the strongest hurricanes ever, and I feel so bad for those in the track, so gee, buckle up. Anyway, how would you like to win a contest? Yes, Dia de los Muertos. Celebrate the Day of the Dead, or yes, Dia de los Muertos in downtown Kitchener on Saturday. This vibrant event honors and remembers loved ones through music, food, Mexicano, art, and Latin tradition. Now, you can win a downtown Kitchener BIA tote bag and $100 of downtown Kitchener dollars to spend. Why? Because it's Bitchener in Kitchener. Yeah, all you have to do is text your name and your email with the word celebrate as the keyword to our Liuna Local 183 text line at 519-886-9878. And 2 lucky winners can fill their bags with tequila. No, I would. Anyway, yes, maybe tacos can fill their bags while they're in downtown Kitchener. Yes, winners will be announced on Friday just after 6 p.m. on Coral's Drive Home Show. Kenny Bailey here, rocking your day. Yes, top of the hour, looking good. We just heard Ozzy Osbourne, the Tragically Hip, and Jay Giles Band, Freeze Frame. Oh, having a great day. Man, the sun is coming through. I had to close the blinds a little earlier so people couldn't peek in and watch me do my thing. Yeah, because you know what? I do a thing right here Monday through Friday starting at noon and going till 3. And that is the most fun I have during my days. I'm a recluse the rest of the time. Or I'm in my car and I'm driving down the highway to hell. Here's AC/DC, FM 98.5. Classic Rock, FM 98.5. And one of my favorite bands from Winnipeg, Harlequin, and I Did It for Love. Hey, we'd like to know what your favorite Halloween treat is. Earlier I mentioned, because the ball game is going to be on, that I might hand out peanuts and hot dogs. Or how about having people bob for hot dogs? Remember when bobbing for apples was a thing? Anyway, what's your favorite Halloween treat? Tell us, and you may win an extra large pizza from one of the best pizza places around, Saucy Bee's Pizzeria. Yeah, text the keyword treat along with your name and your email to the Gliuna Local 183 text line 519 886-9878 and tell us your favorite Halloweener treat. And you could be enjoying an extra large pizza from Saucy Bees this weekend. Winner will be announced Friday, just after 5 on Coral's Drive Home Show. Yes, Danny Bailey here, FM 98.5, Classic Rock. We heard music by Bush, 3 Days Grace, ELO, Electric Light Orchestra, and from Saskatchewan, that was the Northern Pikes, She Ain't Pretty. Well, some good news coming from the KISS Army, yes. You know, it was sad when Ace Frehley passed away, but, you know, whatever, you know, all our heroes are passing away. But in the meantime, drummer Peter Criss has announced he may be releasing his new solo album on Halloween. Yes, a short clip dropped this week on the net suggesting that Halloween will be the date and the launch of Peter's new album. FM 98.5 Classic Rock. We heard Sweet Emotion from Aerosmith, and one of my favorite all-time classics, Bob Seger and the Silver Bullet Band with Night Moves. Love that song. Hey, listen, we're giving away tickets to the new Bruce Springsteen film, Deliver Me From Nowhere, and it chronicles the making of Bruce's 1982 Nebraska album. Apparently recorded on a 4-track recorder in his New Jersey bedroom, the album marked a pivotal time in his life and is considered one of his most significant works. Yeah, you can win a pair of tickets to this movie. Yeah, we're giving away tickets. Text the keyword Princess along with your name and your email to the Liuna Local 183 text line at 519-886-9878. And a winner, a lucky winner, I guess, you know, all winners are lucky, aren't they? Will be announced every day for 2 weeks on Coral's Drive Home Show. And if you can't win, tickets are available at princesscinema.com. All right, ready to go back and rock? I got music by Skid Row, Van Halen. And here's April Wine, I Like to Rock, right here on FM 98.5. The region's classic rock, 98.5, and Mr. Neil Young with Cinnamon Girl. Before that, from the first album, Van Halen's Jamie's Crying and Skid Row, I Remember You. Well, here's the forecast. Today is a beautiful day. 11 degrees. Take in that vitamin D because it's actually shaping up to be a wet one for a while. Yes, what we're looking at is Friday. Thursday actually, we're looking at 5 degrees and a little bit of rain in the morning, 6 degrees in the afternoon and rain, 4 degrees in the nighttime with rain. And then on Friday, Halloween, you're going to wake up to 5 degrees in the morning with a light rain, cloudy with sunny breaks in the afternoon, and then Halloween night, you're looking at 5 degrees, partly cloudy, and it might not rain. We only have a precipitation calculation of 20%, so that looks really good. Now, unfortunately, it looks like Saturday and Sunday, we're looking at rain both days, maybe a little bit of sunshine on Sunday afternoon with 7, but the first week of November looking great. No rain in the forecast, seasonal temperatures hovering about the mid-10s, so looking forward to that. Classic Rock, FM 98.5, and one of my favorite bands from Winnipeg, Harlequin, and I Did It for Love. Hey, we'd like to know what your favorite Halloween treat is. Earlier I mentioned because the ball game is going to be on that I might hand out peanuts and hot dogs. Or how about having people bob for hot dogs? Remember when bobbing for apples was a thing? Anyway, what's your favorite Halloween treat? Tell us, and you may win an extra large pizza from one of the best pizza places around, Saucy Bee's Pizzeria. Yeah, text the keyword treat along with your name and your email to the Liuna Local 183 text line 519 886-9878 and tell us your favorite Halloweener treat. And you could be enjoying an extra large pizza from Saucy Bees this weekend. Winner will be announced Friday, just after 5 on Coral's Drive Home Show. Classic rock in the region of Waterloo. This is FM 98.5, and that was probably the last hit for Phil Collins and Genesis, Misunderstanding. Yes. Hey, listen, I had a great opportunity for a short tour last night at the St. Jacobs Waterloo Railway's Christmas train, and oh my gosh, it is decorated to the hill. Yes, and I learned that last year there were 22,000 people that rode on the Christmas train. And this happens to be the biggest fundraiser for the nonprofit Waterloo Central Railway, and that helps them keep all their historical trains in order, and it's just, a wonderful thing to do with your family and friends. And listen, you could win a family pass for 4 to ride that train. Yes, it's an immersive journey that includes a visit from Santa, well, of course, festive music, and a special memento to commemorate your holiday mission. To win these tickets, text us the keyword train along with your name and your email to the Liuna Local 183 text line at 519-886-9878. Ho, ho, ho. And a winner of a family pack of 4 will be announced on Friday, and there will be the opportunity to win this family pack of 4 each week until mid-November. How about that?
In every corner of Ontario, local radio is there.
Down on the corner, out in the street, you got a nickel? Hey, I love that song, Creedence Clearwater Revival from California, the 4 C's. Anyway, down on the corner, and I remember buying that 45. On the flip side was a real bonus with Fortunate Son. Yes, we heard the Eagles and Victim of Love, Theory of a Dead Man, Santa Monica, and Kitchener's own Helix, Gimme Gimme Good Lovin', the old Crazy Elephant song. And they just finished a tour, actually, with Nazareth. So welcome home, Brian Vollmer and boys. FM 98.5, Danny here with you, and guess what? I gotta leave. They're kicking me out again. I'm crying over you. Yes, Platinum Blonde, I'm crying over you. Which I do every time I have to leave the studio. My gosh, you don't know how much fun I have in here. And they've already asked me to stop dancing to the music. I guess I'm like Elaine from Seinfeld. I don't know. I've never watched myself dance. But anyway, I'm going to try dancing again tomorrow morning at 11:59, I'll be in the chair. And then at noon till 3, I will bring you some of the greatest rock and roll that you have heard. Yeah, so until noon tomorrow, sayonara. Bye-bye.